Alexei Navalny called for an opposition protest over the weekend, and he paid for it. The demonstration in central Moscow was large, the response vicious. Over 1,000 people were detained, but Navalny was already locked up in jail. In a blog post, today he revealed his face and neck began to redden and itch on Saturday. By Sunday, his eyes were like slits, his eyelids swollen to the size of ping pong balls. His personal doctor said some kind of chemical agent caused contact dermatitis. She wasn't allowed initially to examine him. Nor was his lawyer, Olga Mikhailova, who says he was poisoned by some chemical agent, but no one knows what or where it was. In hospital, the swelling came down after Navalny was injected with multiple courses of prednisone, a steroid. Today, he was sent back to detention over objections from his physician. She wanted him observed longer. Navalny says he is not allergic to anything and has never before had a reaction. He is Vladimir Putin's most prominent foe, arrested 10 times. We met him 2 years ago when he was fighting fraud charges, trumped up, he says.
Of course, they will find me guilty, and everyone in this office, including prosecutor office, including judge, everyone understands that I'm non-guilty.
His mysterious illness raises suspicions because of other Russian attempts to neutralize opponents, like Sergei Skripal, a former Russian spy who almost died last year from a nerve agent in Salisbury, and Alexander Litvinenko, a retired Russian officer in the security service. He did die of polonium poisoning in London. 2 years ago, Navalny himself was blinded temporarily when green dye was thrown in his face. Recent protests have brought on some of the most violent reaction in years. Fears are the beatings may not be the only way to send a message to the Kremlin's opponents. Susan Ormiston, CBC News, London.